The Buffs and Rams will lock horns tomorrow in the Rocky Mountain Showdown. Karen and Michael are live in Fort Collins tonight having some fun. Guys, you've shown us some great food, but I know there's some tasty drinks out there today as well.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we know one thing. Football and oftentimes beer go hand in hand. Whether you're talking about alcoholic or non-alcoholic beer, we actually met some students here at CSU that are brew masters.
Yeah, CSU is one of only a few schools in the entire country to offer this degree. So, of course, we had to go figure out what it was all about and pay a visit to the Ramskeller.
This is our teaching brewery.
Nestled in northern Colorado, CSU is crafting the perfect program for students interested in food science. The fermentation and food science major is breaking free of traditional textbook teaching.
We bring students in here to make beer for the university.
The program is competitive and exclusive.
Usually about 20 students that are getting hands-on in the lab at any one time.
It's one of the only four-year programs of its kind in the entire country.
We transfer the mash into the Lauderton.
But not all connoisseurs can be crafters.
A lot of people think it's just drinking, but it's a lot of science behind it.
And in fact, you have to kind of learn all of the chemistries, organic chemistry, general biochemistry, just to get into this brew house to begin with.
Like any recipe, with the right equipment,
So this vessel is called a mash mixer.
the right ingredients,
Barley, wheat, rye, and sometimes oats.
and the right instruction,
There's so many professors here that know so much.
students turn everything they've learned from textbooks into batches of beer.
So we make it for the Ramskeller, which is kind of this local student bar that we have here in the space. We brew for the stadium, for the football games, and then we also do some small distribution to other partnering breweries here in town.
This is our seltzer with a little bit of raspberry syrup in there. That is our FNA Belgian Saison, and on the right, Festival Vienna Lager.
But this degree doesn't stop at stout.
Well, let's tie it with fermented foods and other beverages, but also the health impacts.
The program has merged with food science,
It is a lot in such a good way.
turning the tap for more opportunities after graduation.
This degree is, you can get into so many different things: beer, wine, cheese, kimchi. If you want to tailor it, you can get into pharmaceuticals.
So by the time they turn their tassel, student brewers are equipped for whatever the future holds.
I feel really prepared getting a job in this next year and going out into the world and helping make a difference.
Okay, we tried the beer, no lie, and it was really good.
So delicious.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, like we were talking about how these students, how it's about much more than just beer brewing. These guys were so smart. They were like talking about stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
what in the world are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, I was hanging out talking to everybody else because it was way too much for me. But really a fantastic program, and we're so glad that we got the opportunity to meet those young students and to highlight it.
Yeah, one of the things that's really cool and unique about
Yeah.
CSU.
Yeah.